nice to meet you and great to see you guys again. I have a funny Wes Anderson story, my experience with him. I'm based in Houston. He's from there. His people emailed a couple of years ago and said, can Wes come on the air with you? Because his parents want to see him on TV.
Aww.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, absolutely.
That's adorable.
Yeah. And he showed
sweet.
up and we did the interview. So that's my experience with Wes. And you all are new. You've worked with him before. How did he describe this to you?
Well, he didn't describe it. He just said, hey, you want to read the first 20 pages? And I said, yeah. So I didn't know that I was going to be through and through the story. He just sent the first 20 pages, and it was amazing. Then I read the next 20 pages, and I'm still in the story, and I'm going like, wow, that's amazing. Then the next 20 pages, and I'm going like, now it's getting scary, And then that's how it went, And then we started talking about the character and the story, and the dream, the heaven sequences. We talked about a bunch of stuff, and that's how we just fell right into it. There was no like, you're gonna play this part, and it was just like all organic, and then suddenly you're, oh wow, I'm really doing this,
Did it live up to the hype for you to work with Wes?
I didn't know what the hype was.
Okay, well, okay.
So the first time I watched one of Wes's films, I must have been about 8 or 9, and that was Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Right.
And then Moonrise Kingdom. And exactly my same thought. And that film became incredibly important to me as me then, and also then as a young teenager as well. And I just, I dreamed and wrote many times in my notebook, I really want to work, really wish I could work with Wes. Really, really do. And then, but I didn't know anything about his world or way of working or anybody who had worked with him previously. So
Right.
I didn't know what to expect. And
Magic.
then if I had any expectations, it blew them out of the stratosphere.
Love it. Michael, would you hang out? Obviously, you're hanging out with the cast, but these characters, would you hang out with Bjorn, your character?
I think it'd be fascinating.
Okay. How would you all spend the day? And I'm coming to you a bit about Zsa Zsa here in a second. And every time I heard Liesel, I thought of Sound of Music. Anyway, but what would the day be like hanging out with the characters?
I hope I'd learn a little. I mean, it'd be amazing to hang out in Zsa Zsa's world and just eat his pigeons.
Snails.
And some snails.
And many snails.
His French cook. Mm-hmm. And I mean, just go on one of his planes, I would hope.
Yeah.
Before I walked in, I should have asked you put your finger in a little box, by the way. See the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you're telling the truth. Would you hang out with Zsa Zsa?
I think I would, yeah.
Really?
Hang out with him. I don't know. Would you mean Zsa Zsa at the beginning of the story or Zsa Zsa at the end of the story?
I'm trying to say spoiler free.
Yeah.
We'll do the beginning.
Okay, the beginning, yeah, you probably can't help it but hang out with him.
He'd give you a good lunch.
Yeah.
Can't refuse that invitation.
Yeah.
Okay, so take us home with this one. You show up to work, look at the cast. I mean, you all included. Is it just every day, like seeing people, Tom Hanks? I mean, it's just, Bryan Cranston. I've interviewed them individually, but you got to work with them. Tell me about that.
It was insane, completely insane. I mean, like Tom was my childhood. He was Woody. And I'm sat listening to Woody talking to me, telling the story about filming Saving Private Ryan at dinner, and then Bryan Cranston is there, and I'm just thinking, that's not Walter White. No, he doesn't know how to really cook meth. It's fine. And just having to really, I remember I sort of had like a little pause for myself after dinner. I sort of stood outside on the patio thinking, come on, just pull yourself together a bit. These are your co-workers. And that is a sentence that I never thought I'd ever say, that Bryan Cranston, Tom Hanks, Benicio Del Toro, Michael Cera, Riz Ahmed, everybody, they're my co-workers.
You better say my name, babe.
Awesome. Well,
Hey.
congrats. I thought of Woody the first time I met Tom as well. And I've interviewed your mom many times, and she's awesome.
Oh.
She's awesome. You two, y'all, great.
Thank
See
you.
you again.
Love to
Congrats.
see you.
It's freaking awesome, dude.
Only on the Backstage Experience.